Friday.
Welcome everybody, Friday workout. Friday, is that what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
You should hear all the conversations. We should put a blooper reel up. I was like, Friday? She goes, Friday! Got a strength. This is one of our abridged, what do we call it? Express? Strength Express. It only took me 4 months to figure out the terminology. And so, short version, if you like the longer versions, just hit rewind. Look at last year's at this time. You got lots of different options for that. But, 2 to 3 strength sessions in a week is what you're looking for, right? That's what you're looking for that body composition change. You gotta do the strength training, don't skip it. Mm-hmm. All right, you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
So what do we need? We need a weight of some sort, right? Kettlebell, dumbbell, and then a super band. I think that's all that we need, right? Yes. Mm-hmm. So that is all that we need, but we do need to get started with our dynamic warm-up.
Let's do it.
Jumping jacks, seal claps, crisscrosses, and let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Arms out front, open that chest up nice and wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Arms wide, feet wide, crisscross. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. So we're going to do a side lunge to balance. This can be weighted. Goblet would be a great way to weight this one. Mm-hmm. You can even do like an offset one. It's going to be in the plant foot for this one. And then we're going to do a plank pull through, which we have done a million times. So if it's a goblet, it's going to be a side lunge and then kind of try to stick that balance. If we're here, side lunge, and then balance. A lot of times, because we're going from the frontal plane into the sagittal plane, I like to tap my toe just real quick before I go up. Plank pull through. It's going to be right here. We take it across, set it down, take it across, and set it down. Whew. What are we doing? 30 seconds of each of these? Yeah. Okay, I need a stopwatch. I got a stopwatch. Yay. You ready?
Ready to go.
You doing it weighted?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. You doing goblet or single? Okay, we're going that way?
Yes.
All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Look, these weigh the same. Isn't that crazy?
Cheers.
You're such a dork sometimes. Ready and go. Lunch. I'm at a loss. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday. For sure. You've already been drinking.
Happy hour started early. All right, guys, keep that inside leg nice and straight. The one thing I see with side lunges, a lot of times people bend that knee, so don't bend it. Woo! This is harder than it looks.
Yes, it is, even with a lighter kettlebell.
Yeah.
And time, 15 seconds of rest. Plank, pull through. Catch your breath, catch your breath. All right, we're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
Oh. All right, guys, keep those hips nice and level. Make sure the feet are spread wide. I know you can't really see us doing that right now, but that's how we help keep our hips level.
Typically the hand that's doing the pulling, that's the hip that's going to try to creep up. You got to make sure that side stays down. Time.
Woo!
All right. Back to the top.
Yep.
Ready and begin. Side lunge. If you need to touch down before raising that leg, go for it. One side probably feels a little more balanced than the other side. I would expect that.
Yeah. This side feels a lot easier, even though this is actually not my balance. Like it's strength leg.
Yeah, you always say this though on the balance side.
I'm backwards.
And time. And one more plank pull through.
Getting that core warmed up.
Woo! Yes, indeed. 5 more seconds.
All right.
Ready and begin. And this is slower is better. A lot of people really try to hurry this one up. Well, we want to get the most that we can out of this movement. Almost there. And time. All right, rest. Woo. I say I'm warmed up. I got my lower body, got my upper body.
It's a good one.
Do everything in that one.
Yes.
So because there's only 30 seconds in between these strength elements, I'm going to show all 4 of these. All right. So the first one's going to be a rotational press, whether you use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. That's up to you, but you're going to rotate, pivot that body while you are doing your overhead press. It is just like an overhead press, so your arm ends up by your ear. A lot of times I see people, when they do the rotational press, and their arm pushes away from them. And you don't want to do that. You want to push straight up, even though your body is pivoting. So from here, I go straight up, back down. If you have 2 weights of the same, you could alternate them, or I'm going to end up doing 6 to 8 on one side, then I'll switch, keeping that core nice and tight, and I'll do 6 to 8 on the other side. All right, we'll do that for 3.5 minutes. Rest when you need rest, and then start your next set. The second one is going to be a split squat. Real simple, nothing fancy to it. The fancy is going to be how you hold the weight. All right, so split squat, I always start from the down position. I want knee, hip, shoulder, ear all in one line and a 90-degree bend in the front knee. Ways that I can hold the weight would be here as a goblet hold. I could hold down by my leg as a suitcase hold. I could go half rack. I have lots of different options. If you have a different weight, right? Maybe it's super heavy, maybe it's super light, and you need a different variation, just leave a comment or direct message us, and we'll get you the right variation for the split squat for you. All right, the third one, banded X walk. Then we're gonna do an upright row with this one, which makes it a little bit more challenging. Makes it really challenging when you do this in your socks. So we wanna take the band, stand in it, and we're gonna loop it around into this. This is why we call it an X walk. It makes the shape of an X or an hourglass. We'll step to the side and then raise. Step to the side and raise. And this is our upright row. Our elbows stay higher than our hands the whole time. I see a lot of people try to pull like this, and really you're lifting with those shoulders. All right. So that might be 6 to 8 each side. I might even count these just like 10. Could be every other one. I might just count these as 10. And then the last one that we are going to do is a stagger stance deadlift. So here, put that foot back, shift my hips, okay? So if you have one weight, it's going to be here. If you have equal weights on the other side, it's here. If you have a really light weight, well, you can also use your band as another weight here in the other side. We've done this one in the past, so you have a lot of different options
I like that.
for this. Cool. All right, those are our movements that we are going to do today. I'm just going to grab myself a quick drink.
Okay. I think that's probably a good idea. So just to keep in mind, we're going to work at each of these exercises for 3.5 minutes. You might get 3 sets in. It's probably about right.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a 30-second break before we go to the next one. Make sure you take rest in between those sets.
That's right.
It's not just a continuous.
Right, we don't want it to turn into cardio or like a steady state cardio. We want it to be strength training. We want that heart rate to stay low. A lot of people try to get that, especially if they're wearing their mids on. They try to get it really elevated in strength training. And that's just not the case. You get it elevated in cardio, you keep it low.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady. All right, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Begin. All right.
Let's see. Trying to
Rotational
think about how to stand here.
overhead press. The hips turn. Everything rotates in this one.
Woo. What does it mean when it already feels heavy?
It's heavy. You picked a heavy weight. You picked a heavy weight. Cool, I'm gonna go up to your weight next set.
I could have given you this one.
No, I got one. I got one.
I'll trade you.
Gladly. Gladly. All right. Again, that should, yeah, will the heart rate go up? Of course, you're moving. It's gonna go up a little bit. Let it come back down. Don't jump right into it. And then you'll be able to do it again with great form.
Yes. Yeah. Shake it out.
Right? Keep that core really tight as you press overhead.
Not a lot of talking.
No.
We are focused on lifting. So when you want to have your
Music up.
favorite music playing to motivate you.
Oh yeah, coach, this is way, way more challenging. Oh.
Woo!
All right, that's 2 sets. Still have a minute to go. Still have a minute to win it.
I'm ready to lose the sweatshirt.
It's already heating up.
That's when you know. That's when you know your body's working.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this out.
For those of you that go to the gym, you make the comments about how Coach Amy doesn't take her sweatshirt off in the winter. This one's turning up the heat.
All right. Rally for the finish, guys. So
Got it.
You want to get both sides in, so make sure you plan out that you have enough time to do it.
Oh.
Ooh. Feel it in those traps a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, shoulders, front of the delt here, and then obviously the core is working.
Yeah.
Okay, split squat. You just pick your favorite variation.
Yes.
I don't have a favorite variation.
Because it's your favorite exercise.
This is.
So you don't need a favorite variation.
If
The
it-
exercise itself just makes you so happy.
If the exercise starts with an SQ, you don't even need to finish. I'm done. I'm done. Ooh. All right, I don't need this. Why am I grabbing the band? It's a split squat. So goblet.
I was wondering what variation you were going to come up with.
with the.
I was like, oh, let's see this. Let's see where he takes this one.
Yeah. Nice and tall at the top. Some people stop short of full range of motion, like right here, because it gives them more balance. But we want to go all the way through that range of motion to the top.
Now, if you have variation in weights at home, being that this is a leg exercise, a lot of times this would be something where you could lift a little bit heavier than
That
you
press,
would with that
certainly.
press, exactly. But if you're just starting out, maybe even a body weight split squat is good for you. So meet yourself where you're at.
because you can always improve and continue to challenge yourself. Woo!
You got that wall over there? I saw that wall tilting in towards you. I'm glad you saved it. Ooh.
Speaking of balance, right?
Wow. My quads. Oh, my quad.
It's that first week soreness, folks. If you
It
are
even
doing
gets the
this for
coaches.
first week, you know what we're talking about.
It even gets the coaches.
So even though probably on another day I'd go
Heavier.
heavier, today, you know, my quads are feeling a little fatigued, so I'm just gonna lighten it up and
We've done some squatty stuff
yes.
this week already. Square up.
More about listening to your body. Ooh.
Ooh, my knees. I need to get back on that glucosamine regimen.
I'm getting the special stuff from Costco.
Yeah, the high octane stuff.
Yeah. It's working pretty well. Oh my goodness.
Woo! Well, this is one. We've done 2 sets. My quads are burning. I'm okay with that. If you have only 30 seconds left and you want to do instead of 6 to 8 on each side, 2 to 3 on one side, switch 2 to 3 on the other side, great.
Yeah,
But want to make sure that you are balanced.
yes.
You don't want to finish 6 on one side and be like, oops.
Yeah.
You'll have to hit pause and
Yeah, go back and get it.
get that other side.
I might just knock out a few body weight.
Oh geez. Feeling of that one. 5 more seconds in this split squat set. All right, so grab your mini band, your super band, and we want to make this X. That's the first thing, is to turn it into that figure 8. Then it's going to be a step, and then a high pull.
Do you want this one and then I'll grab the other one?
We'll see. I might talk us into that in a second.
All right.
She's looking out for me. She's not looking out for her. She knows she can do it. She doesn't want the old man to die over here. How many are you doing? 3 steps and then a pull?
Yeah,
Okay. She wants a little extra booty work.
that's my favorite.
This is the side booty.
Yeah, this is not that easy to do with socks.
No. Much easier in shoes. So again, I'm counting the upright rows. I'm looking for either 10 or 12. You don't want to stop at 11, which means you only went to one side more than the other side. Oh.
I almost feel like you should just go barefoot.
I was gonna say, I don't know what's worse, my here, or my feet. I need to get a little tennis ball.
Get
Little-
your special indoor gym shoes.
Little
I almost
roller,
forgot
right.
about those, yeah.
Woo!
All right. So it's not a big step, because I think sometimes a lot of people think, oh, I need to make this
Step
big
out
step.
this
It's
way.
really little steps.
Maybe one width of your foot, that is it.
Yeah, it's just not a big range of motion, which is nice for like a small
Small area.
area. You know, you don't have to go too crazy.
That's why I like taking these with me on vacation or when I'm traveling. because you typically don't have a lot of room in a hotel if there's no gym there or you don't want to go to the gym.
Yeah, sometimes it's like even just taking 15, 20 minutes to figure out what the heck you're working with is a waste of your vacation time.
Right.
Like you just want to get to it. Like that Cybex gym that we went to.
Oh my jeez.
It's like walking into a foreign country for a second there.
I mean, literally, I haven't seen that since I started my career
Wow.
20 years ago.
The dinosaur gym.
You know what's funny though? Still works.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay. Woo!
Getting those upper back muscles, your trapezius.
Yeah. This is another one. Say you don't have a super band, but you have a mini band.
Oh, yeah.
You can put the mini band on, do your side steps,
And do a weight.
and do a weight. Right? I highly recommend getting one of these because you can get them from our guys that perform better. But we do use these a lot. We program these a lot. But if you don't have one yet and you do have a mini band of some sort, and obviously you have a weight, then you can do the same thing. 3, 2, 1, and done.
Alright.
All right, our last one is going to be that stagger stance deadlift. Stagger stance just means you're going to put the kickstand back here. All of your weight is going to be in that front foot. And I'm doing my deadlift. This should be able to be picked up because all the weight's here, and then I stand up tall, and I'm tucking my hips underneath of me. Okay? A lot of people stand up tall and they're still in this position here. We want to get everything upright.
Here we go.
Here we go. Really push your butt back as if you were like closing the car door. I always have to figure out what to do with my other hand. It wants to hold something. So sometimes I pretend I'm holding a weight. Sometimes I'll put it back like on my hip because I need my hip to move back.
I usually just put it as like a kind of a
Like-
placeholder right next to it. It keeps
Yeah.
my shoulders
Keeps your shoulders squared.
up.
Let's steal weight over here, coach.
Go for it. I'm so proud of you.
Right? You need to lift some weights.
Yeah, pushing it.
Get strong.
Do it. Go.
What
So
do
we
we
got this whole you know,
Array.
this whole smorgasbord of kettlebells here.
Right?
This buffet.
This buffet of weights. Where are you going? I'm going to the weight buffet.
Now remember, no pressure to put that weight on the floor to go all the way down, because as soon as those hips stop moving backwards, that's your cue to come forward with your hips. We do not want to use our low back to get that range of motion. That is a recipe for a sore lower back.
That's just not fun. And sometimes a lot of people will have more range of motion on one side than the other side. You want to keep them about even.
Right. Yeah, I could definitely go back further on one side versus the other, which is really weird, but
Woo!
I have to be careful.
Legs. Legs.
It's good stuff.
This is heavy.
Oh yeah, took the big mama jamma.
That's the heavier one. That's the heavier one. All right, finish up. Yep, 40 seconds. Tuck those hips under, stand tall at the top. Woo! All the way to that finish line. No rush, no rush. And time.
Oh, I thought we were closer to the whistle than that.
Whistle. Whistle. All right, coach.
All right, so good time to get some water.
Yes. Unlike Monday, if you want to get in a cardio finisher, you can hit pause, do some kettlebell swings, do some jumps, right? You got the banded squat jumps.
I've been doing a lot of these med ball slams at the gym. That's a fun
Med ball
finisher.
slams, yeah. As long as you don't have like a neighbor below you, actually still fun.
Jump rope.
Jump rope, yeah.
Sometimes I'll grab my jump rope and I'll do some jump roping.
So you got some options if you want to do a metabolic finisher.
Right.
If not, you got in some good strength work. Awesome. Make sure that as the month goes on, you're able to increase the weight or modify or slow it down so that it matches your strength as you get stronger throughout the month. So
Yes.
that's the key to strength training. What's our first stretch, coach?
Let's do a chest stretch.
Okay,
And then
standing.
Might as well do some standing stretches.
All right. Just want to feel this from the shoulder all the way through the chest. You don't want to feel it in the elbow. If you do feel it in the elbow, just turn your palm facing the ceiling. Now let's get the other side.
You gotta get both sides.
Yes. Still loving my grippy socks.
They're functional.
All right, we're gonna put both hands up and we're gonna push our chest through. This will get the back. This was from all those upright rows and those shoulder presses. And let's get the quad stretch. A lot of people will do the quad and it's either forward or out to the side is the most common one I see. You want to point that knee straight down or even towards the heel of your bottom foot. That's going to get you really stretching in that quad. And other side. Don't kick the weights on the ground. Excellent. And we're going to stand with our feet nice and wide. I'm going to reach down towards one leg and reach the other arm up to the ceiling. Hello.
Whoops, didn't hear that.
No.
Pop and lock.
And let's go the other way. Down and up to the ceiling. Coach, what are you doing over there?
Well, at least I got both sides.
You sound like bubble wrap. And let's just take it right down to the center and try to elevate those hips a little bit. Just hang. Just hanging out. And let's squat on down. Wiggle those hips around a little bit.
Oh, that feels so
Ankles.
good.
Yeah, this is a good one. Roll those ankles around. Woo! And relax. Little shoulder roll. Coach, great job, everybody out there.
Nice job to you guys at
Thanks
home.
for tuning in on your Friday.
Yes.
Got it done. Started the weekend off right.
Yeah.
If you get in a cardio session tomorrow, awesome. If you take a walk, whatever it is,
Hike, bike.
hike,
whatever it
bike,
is.
yeah, get it done. And tune in next time. We'll see you at the next workout.